It's only been an hour into the court session, and so much has come out. David is still being questioned and starts to describe another incident that happened while being a personal assistant to P. Diddy. It happened in November 2008 at a 24-hour burger bar. It involved rival music executive Suge Knight and involved firearms. David recalls that at the time, P. Diddy was recording in his studio in the early hours, and sent David to go get a cheeseburger with his head of security. When they got to the drive-thru, head of security, who goes by the name D-Rock, saw Suge Knight. Suge Knight was a music executive and chairman of Death Row Records. He was competition for P. Diddy. The head of security reported this back to P. Diddy, who came back to the drive-thru with David, but Suge had already gone. This was the point where David wanted to leave the company as he was shocked at what he saw, as this was his first real encounter. David has given his evidence and is being cross-examined by Mark from the defense team. Mark asked if David knew who Suge Knight was, and David stated he knew who he was, as grew up on Suge's music. David also confirmed that when D-Rock told P. Diddy about Suge, Cassie was arguing with P. Diddy telling him not to go. David also clarified that when they went, P. Diddy took 3 firearms. Mark asked why did David want to work for P. Diddy as a personal assistant as he moved to pursue a career in fashion. David clarified that working for P. Diddy would break him into the industry as P. Diddy also owns a clothing line. Mark then questioned who out of the staff was P. Diddy closest to, and David responded that he was closest to his chef, who was female. One time David had a run-in with P. Diddy's chef, and was warned by Diddy if he ever upset his chef again he would be fired. The defense have finished their questioning, and Christie from the prosecution team is cross-examining him. Christie asked if he ever saw P. Diddy be physical with his chef, who goes by the name Jordan Atkinson. David stated he did not see one but was told to lie to the police by P. Diddy on one occasion that Jordan had hit him. David refused to make a false allegation but told P. Diddy that he did it to avoid any issues. What do you make of David James' testimony? Comment your thoughts.